All right, tower match. Navane, top left as the yellow Protoss, and Gabagoon, bottom left as the pink Terran. So Gabagoon actually waiving Navane attack cooldown, I think. One of the two were either on defensive cooldown or attack cooldown. Gabagoon, being very confident, accepts the challenge regardless. I am curious how Navane will choose to play this matchup. Gabagoon is extremely strong with his vultures. He likes to vulture drop, run by with vultures. He's just very active with vultures in general. I feel like against Gabagoon, you kind of have to send your first goon across the map and try to pick off the intercept or pick off the vulture, the first vulture, and ideally soft contain the Terran in his base with range. If you don't do that, Gabagoon will just keep making vultures and not even bother making a tank, especially if you do it rangeless. But he switches it up once in a while and also does a 3-tank push, which is pretty scary against a rangeless expand. Very interesting layout from Gabagoon. Never seen the barracks and the supply depot placed like this. Probably assuming some forward gateway action. So he prefers to block off on this side, and then he'll be able to put a bunker here. But that's not what we see from Navane, and he scouts this. Oh, also second pylon right here, anticipating vulture movement. Maybe he likes to place it there. Mining out the patches, okay. but I don't think this means anything. It's too easy to mine this out. Can't stop it. Especially in SCV, has way too much health. First goon's out, no zealot, so just a goon. Gonna be a 23 Nexus. Yeah, second goon on the way, range on the way, extremely safe. And we'll still have the Nexus before Gabagoon, so very good timing on the Nexus. While staying safe. Chasing the SCV. Really doesn't want to let the SCV eventually swing back into his base. Probably will keep keeping his second goon here. Well, the patch is now being mined out. Vultures can run by. One goon is not enough to block this. That's a little annoying. I like the placement. I think unsieged tanks need to be here to shoot, but they might be able to shoot from here. I'm not sure. I'm not certain. Okay, bunker going up. Straight add-on. So maybe like no first vulture, just straight up add-on. I wonder what this is. Oh no, there's the vulture. I completely missed it. Hey, it actually did run by, and it actually can't micro around the mineral patch because of the pylon there. But gets, I think, 1 or 2 probes. Now the SCV is actually gonna come back in and scout because the goons just left, so it's mines. But it might be siege since he lost his first vulture, but I didn't see if he canceled or restarted because he knows range is done now. But now he needs to park 1 goon up here and then, yeah. Oh. He needs 1 goon in that. Oh. Okay, interesting. Whatever that was upgrading is done. It's blinking. It's not siege, or else he would have siege, so mines is done. 3 gates. A bit low on probes. Maybe not consistently making probes. That is an extremely low amount of probes. But maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I feel like Gaba has a little... Yeah, he has more CVs. So I can guess Protoss is about 6 workers behind, 4 to 6 workers. The gap is going to close if he continually makes probes now because he's making scanners. His second tank is out. I'm going to push with these tanks. Yeah, he lost his first goon, so this is a little scary. He's might lose this goon for free as well. But he still has 4 goons, so he can 2-shot tanks. He can't, yeah, Gabagoon can't really go across the map with this. No third base yet. This would be about the time. Gabagoon keeping an eye on the third. But can't really contest it. He has no vultures. 3 tanks. He might push with this. Maybe rally some vultures and this might be siege. 3 factories, 2 factories. Goliath, okay. Gonna pick off the observer. So not a 3 tank push. I'd be surprised with a Goliath. Their base going down. Still fairly low saturation in the main. It's like 14 probes. Gaba. About 16, 18. Siege is done. This is probably range or speed. Hasn't made a vulture since he lost the first one. Right, scans. Scans the gateway count. Sees there's 5 gateways on the way. Misses the observer. Oh no, he gets it. No, not quite. 1 HP. Shield's overpowered. Actually lives because of the shield regen. Moving out with these dragoons. Needs to transfer to his 3rd. I want to see him transfer 6 here and like 4. Should get a 2nd gas soon. 8 gates, just gateway man. Alright, backing up. Losing a goon. Less factory count. We're at 5 factories. Observer. I don't think he sees these 2 factories. Oh, yeah, Vulture running in. Doesn't get much damage. Making a cannon here. Only 8 probes here. No, there's way too many probes here. Okay. Alright. Just back up. Ooh, that's a lot of goons to lose from 1 volley. Surely Zealot speed is on the way. High ground, holding high ground here is good, but he needs something to hold here, or else the vultures are just gonna run in. If he realizes this is open, scans the army, putting mines. He's probably just gonna put mines and then push this way. That's what would make sense. No, he's pushing up. Zealot speed is done. Very good. Coming in. Mine drag. Boom. Now just back up. No. No. Okay. Now a rally of the Zealots. Oh, it is not clean, but he holds. Not making probes. Oh, he loses all his probes here. They did run by. Didn't run by these. Most of them ran away, but 2 kills. Yeah, and then it's just he's gonna keep streaming vultures, plant mines. Very painful. Okay. Alright, able to repel those vultures, but his economy is terrible. Starport on the way. Probably looking to get a 3rd base. I think he's gonna go straight for the gas base. No, he's gonna go for the mineral only. Kind of felt like he was gonna go that way. Okay, missile turret. Protoss took. Ah, there's only 4 probes here. Still doesn't get a 2nd gas. Just pure gateway man, but only 8 gates against 6 factories. You want at least 1 more gate. But you can't afford to throw away Zealots into mines. He has to control this better. No. Oh. No. Wasting so many Zealots to mines. When a minefield is this far away, you need to clear it with goons cleanly. Better than pylons. Guess he's referring to the mines. He's gonna look for to get his 4th. A little late, but I guess he's getting his 3rd. 1 random tank on an adventure. Okay, it's going back. Still has an SCV here. I like this. He's always on top of making sure Protoss can't take corner bases. Still no 2nd gas. This will deplete before he... Okay, he's taking it now. Realizes he does not have the gas to tech into anything else and keep making goons. Okay. A little light on the zealots. Zealots here. Very, very goon heavy composition. Probably upgrades. 1-1 for tank. On attack. Probably plus 2 on the way. Alright, little. They can easily glitch. I don't know. I don't even know if they can probably just pass through here. It's a big hole. Scanning everything. Okay, he scans the 4th base coming up. Sees that it's still 8 gateways. Doesn't see the didn't see the Templar tech. This is not enough production from Navane. He needs to put... Okay, he's starting to put more gateways. He needs like 14 gateways. If he's just gonna... 14, 16 gateways. He just needs to put gateways. Okay. He's gonna go... Arbiter Tribunal. Alright. Another gate. We're at 10. But... We're at 8 factories. Yes. 8 factories. I can count. Vultures running in, but there's not many probes to get. These are juicy, and there's only 1 cannon to protect them. Losing the cannon there. Alright, more gateways, very good. 2 Stargates, okay, so it's gonna be double Stargate Arbiter. He needs this 3rd gas though. 1 goon checking bottom right. That's good. Making sure Terran is not pinging the whole map. He has vision of this natural. I hope he like moves the starboard here and then sees that the entrance. I don't think he doesn't see that it's not blocked. Alright, big fight middle maybe. Oh, Gabagoon is maxed out. Like, this is not the fight to take. He needs to pull back right now as his zealots die. Yeah, that's very good pullback. Just rally more zealots again. Just try to brute force this. Alright. 5th on the way, but he hasn't even... His base is not even online yet. And he's gonna lose it before it even comes online. So many idle probes. These probes are in trouble. Oh, this is nice minefield, slowing down the Protoss. He's gonna lose his 3rd base. Probes running away. Big D matrix. It's a lot of juicy tanks. Stacked up. Clearing the mines, but losing all his zealots that were with those goons in order to do so. Leading goons into high ground tanks. Yeah, rough. Protoss, I think, took too much damage early on. Could not get the economy up and running. That was game 1. Yeah, it's tower. I don't know if it's extended, but it's minimum Vista 3. So Navane has map pick. Is this gonna be some Jane Doe? Or is I didn't check the thread if Jane Doe was banned. Alright, game's up. Alright, Neo Sylphid. Nice. Interesting pick from Navane. Very interesting pick. Not sure. Not sure who it favors. Oh. Did I drop? I feel like it's easy to see the Terran move out. There's not many paths, so you just have like 2 observers can cover everything. Let's see. Radio. Okay. Alright, little technical difficulty. Alright, let's see the split. Oof. Oof. Okay, it's a little rough. Little rough, but it's okay. Just want to see if it's a... Yeah, 17 second. Well, 16 second. Oh. So we got Navane the Challenger. Game 2. 12 o'clock. Neo Sylphid and Gabagoon. At 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Whatever. Alright, no forward gateway. And it's also very hard to stop Arbiter play in this map. You have so much room. You can hide Arbiters and like fly them around. Like you have all this. You have all this. You can navigate safely. You can fly through here for free. carriers are also pretty good on this map. Though it's a bit hard to like fly across the map if you're across the map, but you can. There's a lot of micro ledges. Yeah, it's definitely. All right, this is more of a standard placement that I expect. The hole here and the zealot trap. Cyber core. Let's see if he makes the zealot here. Maybe put some aggression. No, no zealot. So, same thing, going for a goon. This is not really a map that you can really get away with making a zealot. As in, Terran is always going to know that you have a zealot, so they can always counter it. Then you just have a zealot that's useless, but and then you're behind. You're not really delaying your first goon actually, but you're delaying a bit your nexus. Something proxy. Maybe a proxy DT. I don't think it's a. This is not a position, I think, for a proxy shuttle. But Gaba's gonna look around with that Marine. Gaba tends to be very active in this with his Marine. And it's one of the reasons I send my goons to not let his Marines kind of go wherever they want. Okay, scouting here, but the proxies. Oh, it's just a pylon. Maybe it is not proxy. There's no nexus. Oh, he's gonna. What? Is this like 400 IQ? Mind games? He's scouting everything, looking for a proxy. He's putting down the command center. Let's see how long it takes for Gaba to find this base. Okay, this vulture will probably find this pylon, but that's some trickiness from him. And the worst part is that he could still proxy. He could still send that probe back down and proxy. Yeah, Gaba thinks it's a tech rush, so he's gonna get his engineering bay. He's probably expecting DT drop. DT drop is basically one of the best things you can do, but at this point, yeah, it's very, 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 very fast eBay. He's gonna have to make missile turrets like at the front. You won't know where the cheese is gonna come from, but there's no cheese. This is actually very good play from Navane. The next level is to block this with pylons so that when he clicks, he shift clicks his vulture and it doesn't go up and it doesn't see anything. Next level, if he would block this, but he's gonna shove this vulture up the ramp, I think. Oh my god, did he? And he spots it. So he finds the hidden base. Now you just have a base all the way there, and you can't mine from it. Well, okay, he immediately cancels the missile turret. Makes an armory. Okay, he canceled this missile turret. He canceled 2 turrets. He had the time to. He just in time scouted this. Now Navane is not even defending this. He's just expanding here. Okay, he has his observer. He's scared of mines. Has a probe hidden there. So he's probably gonna make a forge, right? Alright, sending out, keeping 2 goons. That's good. He needs to plug that hole here. Right. Decent path on the observer. Alright, sees the mine. Just a move in there. Oof, loses the probe. He's gonna find the other probe too. Oh my god. Oh wait! doesn't get the probe because he had to put a mine. He had to put a mine down. I have a mine. I have to press the button. Second, he has academy. He has everything. Didn't make any scanners, but okay. Now he's making this missile turret because he knows Robo is done. So it could still reverse could still happen. Slow vultures with mines. All right, he needs to block this or put 2 goons there permanently. He cannot leave this open. Like Gaba's not gonna not be active with his vultures. He just has to sit back passively. This is basically just a regular 3-base Protoss. Alright, finds the vultures. Pulls back. He needs to intercept these. Okay, pulls 2 this way, a few this way. That's good. I like that. Two groups with each a vulture. What is Terran doing? 3rd factory. Okay, 5 fac. Didn't make. Gonna make them now. Maybe a 6 factory. I think you could just kill Protoss. Siege. No speed yet. Went siege first. Very, very safe. Balancing his SCVs. How many gates? Okay, putting more gates. Still only 5 gates against 5 factories. This is not good for Navane. Making some pylons here. This is completely open. But he does have a decent amount of map control. But these 2 vultures can just go in and kill everything. This is stressing me. Just put the pylons. Don't make pylons here. Just make them here as you fill up your supply. All right, scanning. Sees that it's only 7 gateways. Okay, he sees the 5 factories. He sees the machine shop spinning. You probably can guess that it's speed. All right, probe count I think is much better this game. All right, finally blocks this off. Whew, I was actually anxious. All right, more gateways. He actually can put another gateway here. This will spawn here. It's fine. Another gateway. All right, zealots are coming out. Little. Oh. All right. You need to stall. You need to prevent. This is why Reavers are good. Is that it punishes this split of tanks, and you drop them here. You kill those tanks. When you're just goons, it's easy to leapfrog tanks while keeping them in range from each other. Oh, the zealots are coming in. Oh, good timing on those zealot speeds. Navane making sure to get his zealot speed on time. This is very good timing. And he's just gonna smash these tanks. Wow. Just crushes this army. That clutch rally of zealots there as Gabo was trying to set up during his push. And I think Navane has an opportunity to do a 3-base bust. The tank count is 1. If he gets our arbiters now, he could just do an arbiter 200 bust. Not even bother expand. Oof. Oh, too many zealots to lose. Never mind. I don't think he can bust anymore. Lost half his zealots to a couple of mines. Alright, scanning. Seeing the defenses, but he's just gonna run into main. You have to. Oh, that goon! No, that goon stops. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Control the rally. Oh, and there's mines. No. Okay. That's just two probes. That could have been way worse. Alright. He's fed up of this. Just gonna make cannons. You have to get a 4th now as Protoss. Tank count. Okay, it's still fairly low. It's still a lot of Protoss. Alright, retransferring. Please get your 2nd gas. Okay, thank you. Exactly when I say it. Catch up on gas, get the 3rd one. Alright, he's trying to go Arbiters, but he has no gas. So let's see how this works out. Definitely don't make a 2nd Stargate. Can't afford it. He just needs 1 Arbiter and then just recall and end the game. Because there's no anti-recall defense right now. But he won't have recall for a while. What I like to do is to get energy first. Because if you start energy a few seconds before you start the Arbiter, the energy will finish before the first Arbiter pops. So then you're boosting, you're saving like 25 seconds. No, more. Yeah, 25 seconds of energy. These results, they're so hurt. Huge value mines. Right, he needs to get observer speed. Alright, this is open again, but he has cannons. Oh, he forgot some goons here. Not getting his 4th, really powering up. But then, you know, Terran is not getting a 3rd base, so... Oh my god. 7 factories. 3 add-ons. Okay. Somehow Gaba can afford this. And double armory, but they're not both spinning. Is there a science facility? And a science facility. What are the upgrades? 1, 0. Probably +2. Alright, good pullback. I like this. Lost a lot of army. He's setting up his 3rd now. That was a lot of... He made a lot of factories before expanding. He probably was scared exactly what I was talking about, which is the bust. So he really wanted to catch up on unit supply, and he did. Like, look at these tanks now. Alright, so now... Alright. Scouting this with the Zealot. He's got to be looking for a 4th now. I wouldn't mind this 4th here. Fairly easy to hold. The Cyber Core. I guess this is blocking something. I don't... Does he think these goons are... No. Huh? It's this, man. You don't have a cyber core now. What is this? Oh shit. Where's the other cyber core? Am I blind? Oh, it's there. Okay, he made it there. But like, I don't understand why he destroyed it. Nothing's stuck. They can all path. Alright. Finally getting his 4th. He needs more gateways. Alright, Arbiter out finally. But Science Vessel's already out, and knowing Gabagoon, he already has EMP, so... Alright, he A-moved. He already A-moved this whole army. Okay, no, maybe not. Okay, he's perfect. Okay, good. He moving here. You cannot attack into this. But he will, because he's Protoss. Alright, pulls back, realizes correctly that this is way too entrenched. insane surface area. Gaba just unsieges. He might go. He's maxed out. Protoss is not even maxed out. And only has one stasis. Finally mining gas. Only 2 in gas here. Alright, expanding here. I like it. Does Gaba see this? Yeah, he sees this. He does not have... Navane doesn't make enough gateways. He needs like 4 or 6 more gateways so he can refill his army quickly. But, okay, here we go. An engagement. Big AMP. Here he goes. Boom. There we go. Easy. Too easy for the Gabagod. He didn't even start his base there. Yeah, nothing. Just invisible goons that aren't visible because there's science vessels. Alright, another EMP. Boom. On the same arbiter. So this might have... Oh, if only he had a stasis. This would be very juicy. Damn. Trying to cloak those probes, but there's a science vessel there. Oh, he loses it. All right, he has 1 stasis, and there's no EMPs. So, but now it is so broke. Wait, why did he transfer out of his one of his only mining bases? Oh, okay, he's taking everything here, but all right, 1 big stasis. Big stasis here. You click here and you get 3. Alright. Barely holding on, maybe? Nah. Not with that B matrix. High Templar. Well, so we've got some refugee Protoss here. Alright, he has a 2nd stasis. I want to see him stasis the science vessel, but there's too many scans. Doesn't matter. Big stasis here. His rally is still set to the front. He's bleeding what little units he has. He just EMPs it. Oof. His arbiter's tickling. Navane trying to hold on, but Protoss on 60 supply. And GG.
GG.